right, good evening, Springs BOE. You're live. We're streaming to YouTube. You may begin.
Thank you very much. Welcome everybody, both here and virtually. We are just coming back from executive session where we were discussing personnel and contract items. I'd like to make a motion to begin our regular meeting. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second? All in favor? Okay. So we're going to go back to the election of vice president, item 5B. Do I have a motion for a nomination for vice president?
I'll nominate Patrick Brabant.
Second?
A second.
All in favor? All right, congratulations, Pat.
Thank you very much.
We have to do the swearing in component now for that too, right?
Yeah.
I, Patrick Brabant,
Do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
the United States of America,
and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Board Vice President.
faithfully discharge the duties of Board Vice President.
Okay, here, I just need your signature.
Switch chairs.
So you say that.
All right. So we're going to move to public input one. Should I, would you like me to read the public content?
It's not necessary. Just ask if anyone has a public comment according to the guidelines.
All right, so we're going to work on the opportunity for agenda items only right now. So if there's anyone in the room or on LTV who'd like to make a comment, we're ready.
We have 0 callers on the line.
We have 0 takers in the house. So, all right, so how about item 10, contracts and agreements?
We have contracts and agreements A through I. These are all renewals for existing contracts that we already have going into the 2024-25 school year. If anyone has any questions, please ask now.
We've had all the bidding and everything that we've needed for this. All of that was done for even the repeat contracts and all.
Yes, we had we went out to bid for our landscaping, as you're aware. Mahoney was the lowest bid, so we're appointing them right now. Everyone else is basically the same that we've had. We do have 2 contracts for special education students, one from Sag Harbor, and one from Southampton. Students who are going to be coming to our school, they pay tuition, and we have contracts with them. We have programs that meet those students' needs. One is for just the summer, and one is for the school year for next year.
Was the Southampton one, I thought it read, was that us going to them, or is that?
That is us going, yeah, the Southampton one
Okay.
is us going to them, the Sag
Sag
Harbor one
Harbor's
is
coming.
them coming to us.
Does anyone have any comments to make on any of the contracts A through I? Pretty good. All right, do I have a motion to move items A through I to consent agenda? A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Now items.
Yes, this is where we designate the superintendent and the school district treasurer to serve by payroll. We also have approval of our non-stipend appointments. These are positions that are required by the state. We have coordinators that we appoint, and they are non-stipend. We also are approving Rich Burns again to be a consultant on an as-needed basis. He consults with us for both some HR needs and also for some special education needs when we need some additional support. We have a teacher assistant who has resigned due to the fact that she's going to be in school and she needs to do some student teaching, but she will be subbing for us during the fall. And we have an appointment of a teacher for our summer special education reading program. And then we have to appoint sexual harassment compliance officers. That will be both myself and Eric Pelt. Normally you do have a male and a female in the district. And then we also are appointing substitute custodial staff for our summer. For when people are out, we want to make sure we have enough staff to get the building prepared for September.
Questions on these items? Do I have a motion to add personnel items A through H to consent agenda? Second? All in favor?
Do we have to swear?
Sorry?
To swear in the superintendent?
Not required to, you know, it's usually protocol if you want.
We'd like to, looks nice.
Okay.
Do you swear in on the personnel? We can put that in the record.
I don't mind if you do that.
It looks good.
It's up to you.
It's
Are you
official.
okay? Are you okay with that?
Yes, I'm fine.
Sam brought his phone, his son taking pictures before, so if you want to do that. Well, sure, if Nancy, if you're okay with that, even if it's not absolutely protocol, but
Sure.
it'd be a nice
I'm fine with
gesture,
that.
and we could do that now.
Absolutely. I, Nancy,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of superintendent of
and that
schools.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of the superintendent of schools.
Thank you, Nancy. All right, so we have business items.
As we do each year, we designate our official newspapers, and we have designated the East Hampton Star and the Express News Group, and also Newsday as our official newspapers. And we have our two official bank depositories, Dime Bank and New York Class. We approve each year mileage reimbursement for when people travel and go on conferences, and that's always done at the IRS rate. And then we have two intermunicipal agreements with East Hampton Union Free School District. We have one for the business officials, for Sam, who is still going to be overseeing. We're very happy to have him here again. And as you're aware, our maintenance crew leader, Kevin, resigned in June. And in order to save money and to move forward, we have an intermunicipal agreement with East Hampton again for a lot less money for them to help oversee some of the maintenance in the school district. So we're very appreciative of East Hampton working with us, and also of being able to save the taxpayers and communities some money as we go forward.
And we're very excited about that. The schedules, everything seems like it's working out with sharing time and all that stuff.
Everything's been working out very well. So, it's only been day two. But it's all, I think we have things in a really good spot. We have good communications going on with all of the staff in the different areas. So we think we have everything covered.
Does any have any questions on those items? All right. Do I have a motion to add items A through E to consent agenda?
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we have some committees.
Yes, each year we have to approve committees on our pre-K, preschool special education, and also our regular special education. We have a number of different teachers who participate, and parent members if they're needed. This is something we do each year, and a very important part of our program. And we appreciate people participating in these committees.
Does anyone have any questions on these committees? And of course, we're gonna probably talk about more committees in the upcoming.
Yes, we have a number of committees. I'll be sending out all our different committees and seeing which board members would like to participate on which committee, as well as teachers and parents.
And we could, yeah, we usually leave a little bit of time where we could feel the community, for appropriate committees that they might want to get involved in. So we'll
Yes.
see who is returning from last year and who might join new. All right, but for now, for these two committees, do I have a motion to move items A through B to consent agenda?
Motion.
Second? All in favor? Aye. Okay. Finance, Sam.
I want to focus just on letter C. So, and I want to defer to Jonathan as well. So basically, at the end of the year, what happens here is you have to authorize Jonathan as your treasurer to put money into reserves. And so, this is what this resolution does. Simply language here to allow that to happen. The big item that I think that the board needs to focus on, and we've discussed this, is making sure that two reserves are well funded: repair reserve and what's called the unappropriated fund balance, which yours is dangerously low. This is for unanticipated things that happen. We don't know exactly how much money is going to be left over if the books are audited. So what you can see is the way it's written is that not to exceed. I don't know that we're going to have $125,000 to put into, for example, the retirement contribution reserve. It may only end up being, by the time the books are audited, the money is there. It may only be $20,000, $50,000. But by adopting this resolution with these up to numbers, it gives us maneuverability to be able to, once the books are closed, the records are established, to be able to have some flexibility in what we do, with the notion that I believe I speak for you in saying that the important reserves here are the repair reserve, because you have a number of things that need to be repaired and funded, and boosting the unappropriated fund balance, which is, as I said, dangerously small. So that's what this resolution is designed to do.
I was just like, for the other ones, I don't see the unappropriated fund balance specifically in here, but is that,
It's not an actual reserve. It's just the unassigned fund balance at year end. So the fund balance comes in different classes.
Okay,
It's restricted, appropriated, and unassigned. The unassigned, you can have, the state limit is up to 4% for schools.
Right.
So we can have 4% of next year's expenditure budget as unassigned fund balance. Our goal would be to start raising that to be near the cap.
Right. And right now, we're obviously so far away from that number that,
Yes.
Last year's audit, you were 0.25% of your operating budget.
Yeah.
1/4, 1%,
Right.
which is just, we talked about this during the budget season.
Right.
You get one special ed student with high needs, and I don't know how, I don't know where we go to you're gonna have, something's gonna have to be cut in order to make that happen.
Right.
So, as Jonathan said, the actual, the resolution doesn't need to include putting the money into the unappropriated fund balance. One of the things that I'm going to recommend that you do when the audit committee meets with the outside auditor in September, these numbers will be clearly defined at that point, and that's when Jonathan can make a report to the board and the public about where you end up. But it's just, you can't know at this point until the audit actually happens.
what we're doing right now is just basically we're saying we're not going to exceed
We're
the
giving
appropriate
authorization.
limits for
Correct.
whatever money is available once we replenish these funds.
Correct.
I'm sorry, you look like you were going to say
Oh,
something.
no, I was just agreeing. This is the pre-authorization. So when we do funding, the other option would be wait till it's all done and then try to cram it in before the financial statement gets issued, which is a tight schedule. So by pre-approving them now, we don't have to worry about it later.
That's a
So
great
it's
idea.
a smart decision.
Thank you.
Again, these are assumptions in front.
Yes, these are the maximums. They won't be what will happen.
You guys have any questions on any of these items? Do I have a motion to move finance items A through C to consent agenda?
Motion.
Second? All in favor? Aye. All right, on to donations. It looks like John had a leg press for us.
Yes, he's been very generous in donating equipment. They set up an exercise room downstairs in the basement, and they put a rubber flooring down, and they have equipment so that when people have during lunchtime or after school, if they're waiting for different things, they can go downstairs and make sure that they stay healthy.
I love that. Is that room, because that was sort of off limits during the archiving the records, right?
Yeah, it was
But,
packed and it looks great now. You should take a look and walk downstairs. They cleared out the entire room. The basement's in the best shape it's been in a while, and they're excited about having a place to go and work out, especially for people that are after school here, or some people come very early in the morning that take the shuttle here, so.
So
Jonathan, it might be a place you could go to the dark basement and
Yeah.
for the sunrise.
do they have a wish list of stuff they like to see down there for the donated equipment or anything like that?
That you need to talk to John about that, and I think that
Can you do that?
there's a lot of, sure, there's a
And
lot
then
of
find out what
things
the
they like.
occupancy is down there, so we know how much equipment we can put down there. Because I'm sure that the parking might have access to the gyms or whatever.
Yeah, there's only so much space. So
Right, I'm saying, so what does it need, how much, where to help them? I mean, I was just.
I would like a treadmill.
I'm so happy that that's going. Is that cable machine that's working now? The
Yes,
flooring
he's
that
getting
we got
yes, and
is in there.
yeah, and
Now
we
there's
have
like
a nice array of weights down there as well.
That's fantastic. It's a good, Em and I had sat on the wellness committee, so anything along those lines, I love that we're able to create a space where people can do that, and it's brand new, so it's nice that people start getting aware that it's there.
And it's a big space, and it's nice that we have a purpose for it.
That's great. All right.
I don't want to, that's wonderful, but basement is like the air quality down there, is it okay? If people are going to be working
We
out?
have we do test our air quality, and we do have people that work down there. We have dehumidifiers down there, and they've done a lot of work in the basement, making sure that, because we had to remedy everything to make sure none of our archives get moldy.
Yeah.
Right.
And they really abated the moisture down there. So.
Okay.
No, that's a
Yeah,
great,
that's wonderful.
that's a great question. And, but I do remember from going down there with the grant that we got, I mean, the basement, like I probably years ago, that probably would not be a good idea, but it looked so dry and everything was getting more organized down there.
Done a lot of
As
work.
long as the air quality is good, that's a wonderful space, yeah. All right, wonderful. Thank you guys. Have any questions or comments to make on that one? So I guess we make a motion for that one too, right? Just make a motion to accept the donation from John King. Do I have a motion for that? All right, second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. And we have to approve the minutes for the June 11th meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the June 11th minutes?
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Nancy, I know there's room for a superintendent report.
Yes, we have just updating you on what's going on in the building during the summer. And as I mentioned to you, the construction work that was approved by our repair reserve fund, it's begun. Happy to say that the entire commons room has been abated. All the asbestos has been removed. The tile's been delivered. They started this morning with preparing the entire room for laying the tile. EnviroScience did the air quality testing and everything came back well. And hopefully that's going to be done very quickly. So it'll be done within a week or so. Park Lane is going to begin the bus loop around July 15th, which we're excited about. That will really repair, as you're aware, the bus loop in the front that is in disarray, as we showed at a prior board meeting. Also, we have a meeting with BBS tomorrow, which is really important. We've been trying to close up, as you're aware, the capital project for quite some time. We have a complete list of things. We have the president of the company coming to meet with us. So hopefully we're going to be able to get a schedule in place to remedy all the things that we need to remedy and get this closed up so that we can start our funding for our state funding. Also, just, we've started all our summer school. The building is full of people every single day. Our special needs students are here each day from 8 to 12 for 6 weeks. We have Project Most here from 8 to 5 every single day. There's about 150 kids participating. So we do have a full school. Our E&L program starts July 23rd. We're very excited that we're able to provide that program for people. We have some teachers that are going to be doing curriculum writing over the summer. As Mr. Kell presented, we're implementing a new science of reading and literacy program. And teachers are going to be really working on creating a scope and sequence. We're putting literacy blocks in all of our K-3 classrooms next year. So we're very excited about working on our scheduling and moving forward with that. And also, we just want to really thank our clerical and our custodial staff. They're here every day amidst all of the activity that's going on and really working hard to get the building in shape for September. It's a lot of work to do between now and September, so it's full speed ahead for all of us. And I just wanted to say we welcome Jonathan LePage. We're very happy to have him here. This is his second day here, and he's already I guess being inundated with many, many things throughout the building, and we're very, very happy to have him here. Look forward to a productive time ahead. And
Welcome,
Sam,
Jonathan.
and
Thank you.
yes, Jonathan, we're very excited for them to work on getting us in compliance with all we've had, as you know, so much turnover in our business office. We're excited to have a solid team and to really work on becoming more efficient in what we're doing, to making sure we're in compliance. So we're very excited about that. And we want to welcome Dermot Quinn, of course, our new board member to the Board of Education. And I just want to say to all of you, I really look forward to working together. I'm excited about being here and starting my superintendency. And then I just want to say our next meeting is August 27th. It'll begin at 7 o'clock. And at that meeting, we will approve on the agenda our meetings for the 2024-25 school year.
Well, thank you, Nancy. Welcome, Dermot. And very happy to have the board and the people. This is a year I think we're all very excited about, looking forward to. We're thrilled to have stability in the business office and excited to be under your direction for the school year. It looks like we have a lot of things already in process, and it's a lot of good things to come. So we appreciate you guys. So does anyone have any comments or
Question
questions?
about the buses.
Yes,
So you said they're gonna start construction on July 15th?
about July 15th.
Okay,
Yes.
is it possible we just let our parents know that we're dropping off the part, not use all schools?
Yes, yeah, we've already been in contact with a lot of people about that. So yes, we're gonna have security and administrators making sure we'll have it announced for parents. We're already getting people used to the fact we're gonna be using, and one of the things we have to do is open the gate, because buses won't be able to exit this way. So we're going to open the gate by the SYA building, and the buses will come in and then go out that way. And we'll have people out there directing everybody and make sure there's communication so people know where to drop people off. We've been taking the iTry, something very excited. You're familiar with the iTry program. We have a number of girls participating. So we're providing busing for them. They get dropped off here from a jitney. Right now they're being dropped off in the front bus loop, in the back bus loop, I should say, because their program finishes July 11th. And if anyone would like to join us on July 13th at 9:30 a.m. or 7:30 a.m., they're going to have the race down at Long Beach. So that'll be exciting.
It's a wonderful culmination of the work that they've been doing
Yeah.
throughout the year.
And they're very appreciative of the fact that we're providing busing for
That's very nice.
students to get home from there.
And we also contacted the neighbors. I know that one neighbor had a concern about the thing.
Yeah,
Hopefully
we'll be in,
reach out to
yeah,
that.
we'll be in
And
touch,
like
and she happens to be away right now, but
And Mr. Bennett, because he was the shop today. I don't know if it's gonna interrupt with his business, but you might want to let him know.
okay.
you know.
Yeah, I know he owns the boat yard right
Yeah,
next door. I
yeah.
I actually know him very well. He used to take my boat in and out of the
So
water.
maybe just let him know, you know, plan that just in case it does interrupt him. But I think he only swing in one way, right there. I think he only swing this way, I think.
Yeah.
With the telephone pole there.
I'll make sure I touch base with him.
Is it possible when using Parent Square, do we know, like for the parents of students over the summer, that Parent Square messages can be directed just to them, or is it,
So
if you were to
right
use that,
now,
would it broadcast?
right now, our special education students all come on minibuses. So that's, it's very set, and they're, yeah. So our Project Most kids are already in the front loop, in the front over there, and so they're already very familiar with that. They get dropped off and picked up there. We will have our E&L students will mostly be on buses as well. So it will be very organized with making sure that nobody's out on School Street or the bus loop.
Thank you. Does have any other questions on that? Well, I think Nancy was saying we'll do the dates.
We
for
will
the
do
next-
the dates at our next meeting is August 27th, 7 o'clock. And at that meeting, we will approve dates for the future, for the 24-25 school year.
Any other questions? All right. So we now have our public comment number 2, which could be for any item that wasn't discussed already. Do we have any takers both here or on LTV?
The phone lines are quiet. No one's on the line.
Going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Yes, Brian. Well, looks like we're near the end here. Do we have any other things that we wanted to talk about, or are we ready for an adjournment? All right. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Thank you, everybody.